Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Before I begin, don't forget to join my Discord server called Luca 10's Hangar. I plan on joining weekly, so if anybody wants to fly together, we can make that happen. My Discord server is linked down in the description below. Today I'll be flying out the Seahawk FGA.6. At the end of World War II, the Royal Navy faced a serious problem. Its carrier aircraft were rapidly becoming obsolete. While Britain had led early jet development, with aircraft like the Gloucester Meteor, naval jet aviation lagged behind due to short carrier decks, low-thrust early jet engines, and concerns over slow throttle response and safety at sea. Hawker Aircraft, led by Sidney Cam, began work in 1944 on a jet fighter designed initially intended for the Royal Air Force. This aircraft was known internally as Project P-1040. The RAF ultimately rejected the design in favor of swept-wing fighters like the Hawker Hunter, and overall, the RAF determined that the P-1040 offered an insufficient performance increase over the jet fighters it already had in service or in development. The Royal Navy, however, saw a promise in the design. That was when the Seahawk F-1 was born. That's the initial production fighter. If you were wondering where the name Seahawk came from, it comes from an Osprey. That's a fish-eating bird of prey, connecting the aircraft to its maritime role and predatory capabilities. It's pretty much like the birds hunt the fish. The first Seahawks entered service in 1953, with the remaining over 500 machines entering service by the mid-1950s. The Seahawks' service life is primarily marked by their extensive use during the Suez Crisis in the late 1950s, where they successfully proved themselves. FGA stood for Fighter Ground Attack, reflecting a doctrinal shift. The aircraft was expected not only to intercept enemy aircraft, but also to strike surface targets. The Seahawk FGA-6 had a Rolls-Royce Nene Mark 103 engine, and its armament consisted of four 20mm Hispano Mark V cannons. The Seahawk FGA-6 is historically important because it was the Royal Navy's first truly successful operational jet fighter. It proved that jet aircraft could operate safely and effectively from carriers. It bridged the gap between World War II piston fighters and advanced Cold War jets, and it demonstrated the value of multi-role naval aircraft. That's all for the history lesson. I hope you enjoy the combat. Right now I'm just going to try to stay as high as I can so I can boom and zoom some people. I definitely want to be aware of some missiles at this battle rating, especially whenever I'm flying this high. I'm not going to be too afraid of the missiles at this battle rating because they're not very good, and I can definitely outmaneuver them pretty easily, but I still just don't want to get caught off guard here. Thankfully I have a full squad with me, so we're going to have as much coordination as possible. I've got my squad mates Max, James, and Honor with me. We're just trying to look for the highest guys to boom and zoom here, and then just go all the way down and boom and zoom everybody else. Right now we've got a MiG-15 down low who's trying to run away from Max, but he's not going to be able to, and Max is able to take him out. Since I was in the dive, now I'm going to use all my energy to my advantage. We've got a bunch of guys down low that we can boom and zoom here. And as I'm in the dive, I'm always going to be looking around me, being aware of all my surroundings. Right now I'm looking at this CL-13 that I want to try to kill, so I'm going to go for him now. I don't want to get too fast in the dive here, so I'm going to pull the air brake. I also see the F-84 that I want to try to kill, because my ally's already going for that CL-13. I don't want this F-84 to get behind me. I fire at him there, set him on fire, and I'm able to take him out. And then immediately after the kill, I'm going to climb back up to altitude. I'm always going to be looking around me, being aware of all my surroundings. Now as I'm in the climb, I've got a Sabre behind me, and the Sabre F-30 is a very good plane, so I have to play this very smart here. He's gaining on me pretty quick. I know I'm going to have to try to dogfight him here or just make some sort of maneuver. Thankfully, I've got help coming in from behind me, so that's great. The Sabre flies right by me. I start to fire at him here. He just got hit by a missile, which is really good for me, but I'm going to let my allies go and take him because they're much faster than I am. Now I've got a G91 off my right wing, and that's definitely a very scary aircraft, so I got to be very careful here. I get my nose down because I know I definitely need the energy here. He's going to start to turn. He's got two guys behind him, which is nice for me. He starts to cross my nose. I'm going to try to get a shot off on him here. And keep firing. I'm able to crit him, rip his wingtip off, and now he's going down. I've been climbing for a while trying to look for the last couple of guys, and I finally get one of them in sight. It's a Saab 105. I know I'm definitely too close to run away or to climb anymore, so I have to take a dogfight with them. I'm not going to fully commit the head-on here. We merge, and now all I have to do here is just try to stay behind him. The key to winning almost every dogfight is to manage your power settings, your flaps, and your air brakes if you have them. I know he's got full power this whole time, so all I got to do here is just kill the power and pull the air brake. And now since I did that, I was able to make him overshoot, and now he's at my mercy. But remember, even if you're in a one-on-one dogfight, there's still probably going to be somebody to come in and try to kill you. You absolutely cannot get tunnel visioned here. Don't forget to be aware of all your surroundings at all times. Thankfully, I'm able to crit him. He's got a major oil leak, but I'm running really low on ammo, so I really have to make these shots count. I'm just trying to get the kill shot in, but no matter what, I need to make sure that I stay behind him. As we go pretty much vertical up here, I've only got 14 shots left. If I'm going to kill him, now is definitely the time to do it. I've got only one more bullet left to my name, but unfortunately I miss. And now I'm in a little bit of a weird situation here. He's at my mercy, but he doesn't know that I'm out of ammo. Now all I have to do here is just call for help and wait for my teammates to come in. They're already behind me and they're pretty close. If he keeps these evasive maneuvers up, he's just going to get even slower and slower, and my teammates are just going to catch up to him even quicker. All my teammates are close enough, I'm just going to break off. He starts turning towards me, and he's dead. Now I'm just going to have to get back to base pretty quickly because I got to reload. I made it back in the air, but Honor needs some help pretty badly, so I'm going to make it there as quickly as possible. Thankfully, I was able to get the Saber off of Honor, so now he's going to come in towards me. He starts to dive on me, I just need to try to make him overshoot. I get my nose down, pull the air brake, and he's just going to go flying right by me. Thankfully, Max made it back up in the air too, so he's coming in to help me. Unfortunately, that Saber is just going to keep climbing, and he's going to outclimb the both of us, so we really have no hope at catching him. I'm just going to try my absolute hardest to keep him in sight. The Saber was too fast, so unfortunately the both of us lost sight of him. But Max and I are climbing in two separate directions. He can't go for the both of us. We all just need to make sure that we're always looking around us, being aware of all our surroundings. This guy could pop up literally anywhere. While we were all flying around, I was able to spot this IL-28, so he's a free kill. I'm definitely going to want him. But remember, the IL-28 still has a gunner, so he can still shoot you even if he's on the ground. Set him on fire. I just need to make sure that he's not going to be able to get repaired again. But then as I'm in the turn, always looking around me and being aware of all my surroundings, I see that the FGA.6 is over by Honor, and he's going to need my help. Thankfully, Max was able to make it over to Honor in time, but now we've got a Yak-28 that we got to deal with too. And to top it all off, we've only got about 2 minutes left, and we're losing on tickets. But some way, somehow, the Yak-28 was able to crash, and he's dead now. We only have the Saber left. Now we're going to make a plan. Honor's going to start chasing the Saber, and I'm just going to ground pound here. We've only got 30 seconds now. Now, thankfully, we are winning on tickets, but I'm still just going to keep killing some ground targets. You never know if that Saber's just going to turn around and somehow kill one of our ground targets and just unexpectedly win. And either way, there's no point for the three of us to chase one guy whenever we've got 25 seconds left now. And more so, we're winning on tickets. And then just like that, we're able to win the game. The key to winning is just a little bit of teamwork. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video. If anybody has any suggestions on what aircraft they want me to fly next, please leave it in the comment section down below, and I'd be happy to fly that aircraft.